What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. I am your host, the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists, and today our inbox and DMs blew up because our international viewers wanted me to react to the brand new trailer for Border 2. But before I get into this today, as always, if you want to support our channel and you want to see more international film reactions, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you want to support our channel in a big way, make sure you head over and hit the super thanks to donate to our channel. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously Border 1 came out in 1997 starring Sonny Deol, and guess what? Border 2, now 30 years later, and Sonny Deol is reprising his role once again. I mean, we got to stop and think on that for a moment. For an actor in any form of cinema to portray a role and then 30 years later get to be rehired, recast back as that role again, I mean, you got to really go back and put yourself in that headspace. Now, this is an Indian Hindi language, what do we call this, epic war, I guess, drama film. I don't know anything about Border or Border 2. I am merely doing this, and I'm always honest. We always keep it real. It was recommended for me to jump on and see this trailer because apparently it's blowing up on the internet. It has some really cool action sequences, has a lot of heart, a lot of meaning behind it. So you know what? There's only one way to find out what I really think about it, and that is to get into the Border 2 trailer reaction review and my breakdown right now.
Gun!
Gun.
No!
Oh!
Fire!
I was going to say, if I see dude get his head blown off right away, there's not merely a line drawn on a map. It's a promise made to this country. Subtitles are on.
उसके आगे कोई नहीं जाएगा, ना ही कोई दुश्मन, ना उसकी गोली और ना ही उसका इरादा। और आज कुछ भी हो जाए, हम ये वादा टूटने नहीं देंगे।
Sonny's giving the speech. He's rallying the troops.
मरगाम में एक कहावत है, हम पूजा भले ही राम की करें, लेकिन तेवर परशुराम की रखते हैं।
भले ही हमारी तादाद कम हो सर, लेकिन ताकत किसी से कम नहीं है। ये आसमान हमारा है, हमारा ही रहेगा।
The sky's flying us and will remain to us. That's cool.
में हिंदुस्तान का बॉर्डर है हमरंगा, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, दुश्मन ये बॉर्डर कभी पार नहीं कर पाएगा।
Okay, so obviously there's some kind of war or invasion happening, and they're like, no, they cannot enter, they cannot pass the border.
Operation Changez has started. हिंदुस्तान पर क़यामत बरसेगी आज।
We will wreak havoc on India.
हम दोनों का जी घबरा गया।
घबराने की तो कोई बात ही ना है। फौजी हूँ,
Wow.
वापस तो आना ही है, या तो जीत कर या याद बनकर, लेकिन आना जरूर है।
चंगा मेरी सुतीली माँ, चलता हूँ, असली माँ का बुलावा आ गया।
रेस में तो आज तक रहा ना,
और अगर हरा दिया तो
सबके सामने सलूट मारूंगा तुझे।
सिर्फ ये जंग नहीं, अपने अंदर वाली जंग भी जीत के आना।
जब आर्मी, एयरफोर्स और नेवी एक साथ हो जाए, तो फिर हमें कोई नहीं हरा सकता।
Let's give them hell, brothers.
दुनिया का कोई भी अफसर यही कहेगा कि हम ये जंग हारेंगे, लेकिन मैं कहता हूँ कि हम ये जंग जीतेंगे, क्योंकि जंग हथियारों से नहीं,
Sonny Deol's character seems very gripping on screen.
है वो जुर्रत, है वो जुर्रत, है वो जुर्रत।
Is this based on the true story? Let me know in the comments because I'd like to know more about the actual story. Oh, those dead bodies floating in the water. This is going to be a sad film.
कह रहे थे है कि
Border
हिंदुस्तानी
2.
डरपोक कौम है। हम 10-15 हजार मार देंगे तो बाकी तो हमारे तलवे चाटने को भी तैयार हो जाएंगे।
तुम
No.
हमें क्या हराओगे? अरे तुम्हारे पाकिस्तान में इतने लोग नहीं जितने हमारे यहाँ ईद पर बकरे काटे जाते हैं।
Oh! India is no coward. India is no coward. Oh, it's actually coming out on my birthday, January 23rd. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, okay. I see why everyone recommended this trailer for me to watch today. That was emotional. You know, let me see if I can break this down. Obviously, let's talk about the story. From what I gather from the trailer, you know, I was reading the subtitles. I'm trying to piece together and watch the performance. It seems like some culture is invading or trying to invade the borders of India, from what I gather. But India as a country, as a people, were saying, and their armies were saying, no, we are not going to let the enemy in here. We will stand our ground, even if we become a memory. Very impactful. I was feeling the performances there, the way they were just gripping and just being emotional. And then, of course, they showed their families and stuff and talking about their hopes and dreams. And I assume some of them aren't going to make it out of this film because, you know, war does have casualties. And, you know, on the flip side of things, you are seeing the action sequences. A lot of, you know, boo, 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 you know, no machine guns per se, just a boo, boo, boo. And the sound effects, whoever's directing this and T-Series who's making the film, I think they really wanted to shed some light on that sounding to make sure that you are feeling every bullet that's shot, because every bullet if it was based on real life, let me know, as I said, it meant something. Every bullet meant something. Sonny Deol returning, as I said, to his character from 30 years ago. And even though I didn't see the original, maybe some of you have. Again, you can let me know in the comments what you thought of the original. For him to come back and portray his character once again, you know that's a legacy that you're leaving behind in this film franchise. So I think you're going to see a lot of heart and soul put in here by Sonny Deol. You're going to see some really great performance by all the other up-and-comers, you know, Varun, Diljit. All those people are just going to be putting on the biggest display that they can for this film. That it's Border 2. Do not cross our borders. Do not let them pass the borders. From the sky, from the sea, we have to protect our land. And that's pretty much, you know, I'm sure this movie is going to be about 3 hours long, but if this is based on something that needs to be told and is meaningful to the Indian people, you're going to need every minute. You're going to need all those 3 hours. I assume, again, I didn't see a runtime, but I noticed a lot of the films you guys are recommending us to do the trailer reactions for, they're quite lengthy, but I feel like there is a story. I remember when I watched Chava, that was a crazy long movie, more than some of the North American movies. But you needed the whole context. You had to see it start to finish. And I don't think this is going to be any different. I want to say thank you to everyone who wrote us to react to the trailer for Border 2. It's been a pleasure. As always, if you want to support our channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit a subscribe button, hit the like button, share our video to your social medias, and as I said, hit that super thanks and give a little tiny donation. Every little bit helps to make our channel grow so we can do more international trailer reactions, reviews, and breakdowns for everyone watching right now. Leave me a comment down below if you are excited for Border 2, and let me know what other films Sonny Deol is in that, well, maybe made you like cinema just a little bit more. And with that, I am the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists, and like we always say around here, keep it real.